offense ready to go on the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They want to run it left here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, you know.
And that ball's free behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense. Get a fumble recovery and start your drive 1st and 10. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll do it himself. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Williams looking for a man. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pucks it out of the air. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the grab close to the logo. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Canes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. On target.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The give to the tailback. Runs for the tackle. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Hurricanes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Williams will pass. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. Heaves it on the run. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the wideout. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the 1st period of the 2nd half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the 2nd half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's got enough for a Missouri 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
To the air on 1st down. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Dead center perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the... There he goes! Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Here's a heat. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
The throw. Makes the grab. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Grab behind the line. It's Terry. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That slices the lead to 2. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Marshall was anything but dominant, but the Thundering Herd are going to leave this stadium today winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the outcome. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It's a draw. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the Hurricanes will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Looks it in at the 40. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Gives it on the option. Got the first down. He's still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The run from the shotgun. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. The give to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Quick completion to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Absolutely perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. The give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Williams will pass. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Fires left. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Canes decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. He breaks a tackle.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Pressure coming. He's got him. Oh, he got loose. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the run, it's Rucci. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Williams looking for a man. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He lost one down the sideline. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Hurricanes will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They boot it away on 4th down. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Hurricanes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt. Breaks into the open. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's James. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Going to the run, it's Rucci. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, they touchdown Tiger! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Mississippi State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the SEC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Stark Vegas. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Williams will pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
That's defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. The Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
The Hurricanes will punt this one away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Williams looking for a man. Quickly out to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.